Good morning on this bright, but no, it's still mostly overcast. But you know what the most important part is? The temperature seems to have broke, so we're not going to be dying slowly on the inside as we cook, marinating in our own juices. That said, we are back with the end of Quake II 64. We were so close to the end last session that it could almost be tasted. But I made an interesting decision and saved at 1% health and put myself in a pretty sticky situation that we're going to have to stubbornly force our way out of. So, let's get right into it. Bio waste. Yeah, that sounds... Yep, that's it. There's our glorious 1% decision. Good morning to everyone. Good morning, Alex. Good to see you. Welcome. If I could get that adrenaline, I could solve this whole thing. Mostly. That doesn't solve my drastically out of ammo problem. If... Where the hell was that? Oh, up here, perhaps? Yep, that's exactly it. Good. Fight each other. No! I was onto something. Man, you got like a 90-degree drop-off in your aim? I can only achieve that in VR. Wait a damn minute. Quad damage, you say? Oh, this changes things. To get it at 1%, though. This is the right play. But that's not the right place to fire from. I think the best place to have that happen... Oh, come on. There we go. Is going to be to actually take the lift up and just try my best to mow everyone down. Whoa. That was impressive. Close. Very, 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 very close. That might actually be a better play. Because we can use splash damage. What a rude way to die. Well, it was effective. There was no questioning how hard I got clowned. That fucking sideways dodge. A fucking pox on whoever put that in. Health. Oh my god. There was health. I had it. Okay. Okay. We're so close to a solution. So close. Yeah, that's the thing about grenades. They only work when they hit. I did not get him as good as he got me. Now that was rude. Not as impressive as that railgun shot that blew me 2 stories out of the water. Good, good. Less good. Worse. Okay. The trick there is don't forget to turn right. Shit. I took one of them with me. And what? At least one thing sounds angry. Well, I ruined someone's day, that's for sure. Good. Good. Better. Best. Save. Yeah! We're back now. All you have to be is a little bit more stubborn. Insert Mario sounds here. For fuck's sake. Stupid flying what's-its. Yarpers. How about some conventional ammo? Grenades are pretty great, but not so great against those goddamn things. Or those. Oh, why am I operating like this is a quick swap? It's not! The game doesn't have this. There's so many enforcers and still so little bullets. I could have survived that if I wasn't just careless. You know, that's the other thing. Oh, wait, no. We didn't have rockets. We just picked some up. That's how we ended up with them. Seriously, once again, fuck whoever put that in there. That little sidestep every time you use an explosive weapon. Bullshit. Bullshit. I sentence you to 10 years of fighting against Mortal Kombat 2's AI. That should teach you a thing or two about how lovely immediate bullshit counters are for players. No. Oh, I was gonna say, is that a crack? Doesn't matter, I got no fucking conventional ammo! Wait, did that still activate? Cool! Woohoo! Yes! Finally! Finally free of where we were. Alright, where's the other one? I heard more than one. I don't wish to deal with any of you. I do wish to get those slugs, though, but I don't trust that I won't take height damage. There we go. Save them for something a little bit more precious than one of those things, though. Satisfying as it would be. How does one... Oh, I see how we get up there. Tricksy hobbitses. Nope. Fast as fast can be. You'll never catch me. Let's go, pistol only round 2. That's what this is becoming. And I'm just going to exploit every terrain advantage I can force with this stupid little nook. Ain't no way I'm going down to fight him with this. I do have to make sure he's dead, though. It's a matter of honor. Thing is, the shots actually have to hit the target. There we go! We'll get him. Ass. Okay. Who else wants a piece? Actually, I want a piece of saving. Excuse me. Ah. Crap! That's not what I meant. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, wait, no, I knew that. Oh, yeah, the other guy had a railgun. Good thing I saved before I started being stupid. Yeah, this seems like a grenade situation. I do have a good deal. That's a good start. That's an even better continue. Fuck yeah. You can hear the force suck on that. Perfect. Oh yeah, 3 levels left. The same thing happened when I played through Quake 1 for the channel. I got so close to the end, we ended up having to cut it off still because it was just unexpected difficulties. Tis the beast of Quake. Gotta make sure he's dead. Proceeds to make the ground be compromised in more lead than steel. Exactly. Have to be sure. If his element makeup has been changed to lead, I can trust no blood will flow through his body. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on, guys. Hold on there, guys. We just got our damn bearings. Now, there's a dick up here? I mean, I believe it. Well, there was someone. Ow! That was pure me. Oh, goodbye, platform. Wait a minute. I could kill you from down here. If you would just wander back. Oh, fucking wall. Nope. Platform will shove me out from there. Ah! There's the cheese. Is he down? Maybe. I heard a groan, but I don't know if it was just, like a stun or death. He could have just fucked off, so I'm just going to assume that. Yep. Oh, okay. He was going to get a better angle on me. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, that's cool. All right, buddy. You enjoy yourself. What? I forgot about you. Too focused on those goddamn things. And why wouldn't I be? Look at the damage they did. Alright, 2 for 1. Well, it's pretty easy to see why I'm always out of fucking ammo. I could really use those cells. I could really use that, too. Do I have rockets? I do. This might be suicide, but I'm pretty sure the only way we can get that is a rocket jump. Yeah, we need a bit more health, I think. I got up there. Not viably, but I got up there. Alright, when we're a little bit not critical, we'll go back up there for it. Because that adrenaline will just max us out. Why two? Why two? Why them? Of course, the real answer is fuck you. That's why. Fuck you. Totally forgot they were there. I think I got him. I was gonna say, I think I just got the Yarper too, and then I just ended up getting myself. That was awfully good. Almost as good as that. Skillful display of deliberateness. Sigh. Unbelievable. How is it possible that you have that kind of range on your stupid proboscis? Man, I don't like those enemies. Yeah, you better be jibbed. That'll do it. Did I get both? Oh! I guess we're not running around them. Note to self, save when we get to that valve next. For fuck's sake. And now the... Oh, fuck off. I need shells. Might as well save right now, because I didn't take any damage. Both? Fantastic. Now, save. It's like I completely forgot about that guy. I did forget about that guy. No. I actually don't think it would have let me do that. Can you don't? I thought it was a gun. I don't know why. I don't know why. I do know why I keep ending up at 11 fucking % health. Gotta be something we can do. Wait, I have an idea. This was a bad execution of that idea. Okay, at 50 health, let's go get the adrenaline. Now that is a much better idea for the sick person who put 2 of those things in a single trap area. Nope, we're not losing that much health acceptably. I think we could do better. Wait a minute. Oh my god, quad damage. Yes, definitely save. Let's fucking go! With our last 66 bullets, perhaps. Well, it makes a difference. Ah, yes, now the toxins are filtered out. Now we're cooking with gas. Get out of my damn way. Die like the dog you are. Shot from? Oh, that's cool. Enemies do you want to throw at me? Man. course, we're out of Hyper Blaster ammo, too. Alright. So, let's instead start here. Take you out. Oh, once again, we have... You know what? We're... God, we're so low on ammo! Jesus! But you know what? We have 68 health, which is way better than 1. Ooh, bullets. Oh. And something to immediately spend them on. How gracious. Yeah, you fucking assholes fight each other for a change. Guys, what the hell? I've never seen them fight like this before. Dude, fuck off. Who's doing that? Oh, you. Of course it's one of you. Worthless fucking thing. Ah, that's... annoying. Whoa! Save. That was really fortuitous. So close. Also save. Oh, hey, porn bot. Still low on ammo, but at least now we're low on different kinds of ammo. Maybe this will be a bit more useful. First, save, because we're alive and at 90 health. That is certainly the opposite of the usual energy of this game for some reason. My decision-making skills are without compare, clearly. Come on, you dicks, fight each other. stop having fucking infinity range there, bud. I'd accept that from a gun, but not a prehensile thing. That wasn't the weapon I wanted. I wanted the railgun. But cool, cool. That was overkill. That might have been prudent if I'd have done... You know what? I can't stand wasting that kind of cells. I wanted the slugs. Come on, y'all. Get mad. Get mad at each other. I hear people who need grenades. Oh. Oh, you're under the lift. You're causing problems is what you're doing. Okay, settling in for the most part today, so good morning. Good morning, Megabyte Red. Oh, okay, there's what I would have wanted to save this BFG for. I knew there was some nagging reason to. I did not get them as good as they got me. You're not going to infight, you're worthless to me. That's right, boys. Take to the skies. Beat each other's asses. Bullets good. Fighting each other better. Okay, there's still some health down there. Not very much, but I guess it's a pick-me-up. Good opportunity to save. Ow. That was a stupid time to save. But it wasn't unavoidable, so couldn't have been all bad. Okay, one threat down. One down. Two down. Perfect. can't believe we survived and we have good health. In you go. Now shit's gonna really hit the fan. Oh, so close to 100% kills. So close. The Strogg base within our grasp. This gets to be some bullshit. That's a falter, not a kill. That's a kill. That was unbelievably stupid. Okay, one maiden down. Let's get a little bit more ready. Up. Maybe a bit too much up. Okay, that's just not a good place to start. We should probably cut you down. Like, really just... There. I'm satisfied with that use of bullets. Death? Maybe. Alright, save. Yeah, that's too much up. I was in the wrong place indeed. Yes, slugs. Give me all of the slugs. Fucking right. Now that's not a lift. No, I'm thinking of later in the level. This level's made up of a lot of areas that look very similar, so it's very easy to lose your orientation. Hello, hello, carnivorous giraffe. Welcome. Good to see you as always. Not good to see them. At least not like that. Okay, this is another one of those 1,000 bullets per second kind of thing. Nope. Wasn't there a second one? No, seriously, wasn't there? I hear Iron Maidens. Okay, it's time to get off the middle one. I bet it's related to those. Yep, that must have been what I was just thinking about. Sorry, hey, no worries. You didn't distract me. I walked right into that. Happens all the time. Okay, maybe we don't go up that way. But I kind of want to try again, because why else would they build it like that? Oh, but that... Yeah, that doesn't seem big enough to allow the player through. What? Where are you shooting from? I'm not going to get a good angle down here, is what it seems to be coming down to. Uh-oh. So lore-wise, is the original Quake a standalone game? It was that way until this remaster, in which MachineGames added a new episode called Call of the Machine, like they did with Quake 1. But the lore presented in that chapter actually unifies the Strogg and the forces of Chthon. So they were, but now they're not. But they're all just great cogs in the greater idverse. As I call it. I thought the platform was rising. Does one of these have... Nope. 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 Nope, they've all got those guards. Okay, so I'm not supposed to be looking for one. This is supposed to be the way. That should make things interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, the big resolution. Which is why I thought, before the Dark Ages dropped, that the new game was going to be a Quake game. We got these beautiful remasters. There's a new chapter that unifies them. I was like, oh yeah, here it comes. And then we got the Dark Ages. That's not a bad thing. I love the Dark Ages. I was actually playing some more before the stream, doing a Pandemonium run. Then I got smashed by an imp I didn't see. Still want a Quake 5. So do I. So do I. I'd love it if this theoretical Quake 5 were more of a follow-up to Quake 1, though. Much as I love Quake 2, we've had a bunch of games in that world. We've had Quake 2, Quake 4, Enemy Territory. I mean, that's already 3, even though one of them is multiplayer only. But we never revisited the themes of the first game again, and I think that's a sorely lacking thing. Put Lovecraft in FPS again. There's just something about Quake 1's atmosphere that is just never quite been captured since then. Lol, everything must be connected. Can probably stuff Commander Keen in there also. Did you know that's actually already been done? Like, it's always been done? Like, if you look at some of the ending win screens of, Commander Keen and such, and Wolfenstein, you would know that Billy Blaze, also known as Commander Keen, is descended from B.J. Blazkowicz, hero of Wolfenstein. And I'm pretty sure Doom Guy is originally of the Blazkowicz bloodline. Speculation. That hasn't actually been confirmed. And also, if we're going to keep things a little bit more modern, the end of Wolfenstein Youngblood, I believe, alludes to the connection of the universes. Because the technology they found, that Da Yikud stuff, looks a lot like Maker Tech to me. And, having that found in, World War II time, of course that's going to be fucked up. And through that technology, BJ saw a variety of universes, including ones in which the future that he's playing now did not unfold. So I think he got a view of, BJ and Universe Prime. And the energy that the Nazis are harvesting on Venus looks a lot like an Argent fracture. I swear, everything has been connected. Always has been. I could even stretch it to the mobile games. In Doom RPG 2, you've got the Harbinger, who ends up losing his leg and his arm to become the Cyber Demon, where he says, "I will curse your descendants," to a Blazkowicz. And I was like, yeah. We're cursed to fight demons forever now, thanks. And I mean, let's also not forget, the Spear of Destiny is connected to Hell. So, like, let's not even act like it's not connected. And I mean a Lovecraftian Quake 5. Yeah, so do I. Yeah, not sure what more we can do with the Strogg. Let's go back to the original villains. Bingo, absolute fact. And I think the MachineGames new episode added to this version, Dimensions of the Machine, just underscore exactly how true that is. I remember him in Doom. Yeah, the secret at the end of Doom 2. He's how you exit the second secret level, Grasse. It says, "You better blaze through this one." It's a clever pun. Beat me to it. Lineage as defined by id, Wolf, Doom, and Keen are all connected. That's right, my man Megabyte has learned. Oh, it was confirmed, just not in the main franchise. Doom RPG on the phones did it. Yep, just like I mentioned. Doom RPG needs more love. Honestly, like, I was so surprised by how actually good that game was when I played it. I even went to the trouble, because afterwards I lost the phone that I originally had it installed on. But I went to the trouble of figuring out how to install and run it on my Steam Deck, and it's just wonderful. Oh, this is good. I'm sure this is good, Collision. Okay. Oh, is this where we go up or down? Is that what I'm finally thinking of? Looks like it. It's always funny to me that they can't let Commander Keen go. He made an appearance in Doom Eternal too, right? Yeah, in 2016 you found his skull and helmet in the Cattinger Sanctum there, and there was a bunch of skins that were Keen related that you could earn, cosmetics. You could dress Doom Guy up like Commander Keen, and you have the spaceship and stuff as your profile picture. It's all really fun stuff, but not enough to make another game. They tried, sort of. I mean, there was that mobile game that threatened to come out until it got shamed into non-existence and got canceled. Oh, what a tragic story. I would love to see Commander Keen brought back again. That's actually one of the reasons I'm sort of salty at Super Mario Maker 2. And I know you're going to be like, yeah, wait, what does that have to do with anything? Well, in Super Mario Maker 1, you could search for makers by handle. So you could, subscribe to them and download their levels. Turns out the lead level designer from Commander Keen, Tom Hall, was a Mario Maker creator. So obviously I followed him and played all of his levels, which just felt like Commander Keen levels. And I was like, oh my god, I'm getting new Commander Keen, sort of. It's the closest I'll get. I can take it. But Super Mario Maker 2 removed the ability to search by maker. So if he is a maker, I don't know. And even if he was, I don't know if I could subscribe to him. So thanks, Nintendo, I guess. I would love to see Keen make a genuine comeback, though. Not as a mobile game, but as like a for-realsies platformer. Don't know if he did in Eternal, haven't played yet, but I do know they hide the dope fish and everything. That's true, there's a lot of secrets in Doom Eternal that are dope fish founded. But Keen himself, I think there's another one of those Oh, wait, no. His helmet is in the Fortress of Doom. It's on a shelf somewhere. You just gotta look for it. That's the cameo in Eternal. Similar to finding his skull and helmet in the Cattinger Sanctum in 2016. Doom 3, it's in the Satanic Star. Yep. It's also a loose construction, or, implied a couple of places in 2016. If you take a you know, one of those, like, magic eye perspectives. And by that, I mean, like, you know, if you're like me and you wear glasses, take your glasses off and look at it. And look at the rune Intimacy is Better, and you'll see a dopefish. There's also a rune looks exactly like that. It might even be that rune reused on Doomguy's casket that you can see in the Dark Ages when he's resurrected by that Sentinel ritual. There's also a hidden Doomguy face in Doom 3 Satanic Scar. Star, not Scar. I suppose it's sort of a scar on reality. Bitches! Ye bitches! That looks like an adrenaline up there. I think I want that. There's where the fire's coming from. I see it now. Just needed to understand the structure of the room. I think the terrain just destroyed that guy. You need to shut the fuck up. There, get crushed. Alright, that's dead. You. Dead you. And a dead you. Now we'll save and get that adrenaline. Oh, mega health. That's even better. Time to go face the Macron. Or something. Last level, here we fucking go. But yeah, if you find a dopefish secret in Doom Eternal, like, it's a huge dopefish, and it's, like, sticking out of the wall. Sometimes there's one in the cultist base, where there's, like, a chain and a hook hanging down real low, and if you look at the end of the hook, one of the hooks caught a dopefish, and if you blow the dopefish up, it opens a secret jump pad that sends you up to, like, some health and stuff. But there's plenty of dopefish secrets. That's not the only one. Other references Eternal makes are all found in the vinyls that you find left throughout the areas. Like, you'll find some Commander Keen music, like Shadows Don't Scare Commander Keen, and the album art is just so awesome. There's, like, some Wolfenstein references through the soundtrack. I mean, they got Doom 64 references in the soundtrack. Those vinyls you find in the game are, like, Easter egg central. Always loved the aesthetic of this place. All right, BFG. That's one down. Also, that's most of my health down. Oh, I should have ran sooner for that mega health. No, this is a restart level situation. I forgot to do a hard save. But I mean, as you can see, there's not really that much left. We're just at the boss fight. Now we save. And let's evenly distribute the BFG punishment. One for you. One for you. I don't think they dig my punishment model. I think it's time for me to run to that mega health. Oh, I should have kept moving sideways. I heard those rockets coming. Also, the reasons Keen is so important to it are that it was the first game they made outside of the soft disk license and the first real tech-breaking move Carmack made. Exactly correct. Figuring out smooth scrolling was an absolute game changer for PC gaming because, well, gaming was different at the time. Consoles were made to process and display entirely differently than computers were. It's not like it is now where every console is in a race to be the worst computer. And everything is so much more unified than it was. Which is why when you got like a multi-platform game, like say, I don't know, the latest Mortal Kombat, the system you got it on really dictated the kind of experience you were going to have. It's not like, you know, playing Mortal Kombat on your latest PlayStation or Xbox, where it's just like whatever you have. Getting it on Super Nintendo or Genesis, you were getting two way different experiences. Before that game, PC games didn't really have smooth 2D scrolling. Yep, exactly, for that reason. Most action games at the time that were like that were single-screen affairs. And then what would happen, you'd, like, exit the screen at some point, and it would just immediately flash and reload to the next screen, rather than, you know, moving back and forth. PCs just did not display information like that. They were never meant to at the time. Yep, consoles had tile-based graphical system for side-scrolling. PC had no such hardware. Bingo. Put exactly into words what I was trying to describe. Carmack figured out how to do it on the lowly 8808 without supporting hardware. I know my gaming tech. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Kind of made a big part of the gaming hobby for me. I totally get it. Like, what drove my understanding is trying to figure out things that, like, I didn't understand. For example, back in the day when Capcom had its native PC port of Mega Man X, why did that run like shit compared to the Super Nintendo? And then, you know, you compare the Super Nintendo's Doom versus the PC Doom, and I'm just like, what? Why does this game... Okay, well, actually, no. It's obvious why Doom wouldn't run so well on the Super Nintendo, but it blew my mind that a platform that could run a game like Doom could feel like it's being crushed under the weight of something like Mega Man. And I'm like, why is this? Why is this? I need to know. Someone explain this to me. That was the beginning of my journey of understanding PC optimizations. shit. Oh, wow, we're out of chain gun bullets, too? This really is the last Hail Mary. Starting to think maybe what I should have done is not that. First of all. Really shouldn't free both of them at once, I don't think. Getting the BFG is a good play. Or the ammo for it, I should say. Okay, we've got the ammo. That's a good time. Save. That's also what makes my, not makes my, hold on, the fight's just distracting. Also why I love every console port of Doom, regardless of its jank, including the 3DO. I love figuring out why it was the way it was, or how the hell did this even work on the console in the case of, like, the Super Nintendo version, Randy Linden being some kind of genius. Understanding the architecture often helps you understand why and how certain concessions were made on ports. One down. Definitely save. Oh, hell, we still have BFG ammo. You may suck it twice. After I blow myself up, apparently. And that is that. Yay, more ammo to pump into God knows what. And that is that. The end of Quake II 64. Vastly different fight than, actually any other version. Different than the PC, different than the PlayStation. But, the PlayStation port was also wildly fucking different. Again, underscoring how consoles were made differently, like at a technological level compared to a PC. And how different things, and how that affected development, especially for ports like this. Quake II 64 and Quake II PS1, entirely different beasts. Entirely different beasts from the ground up. I kind of wish that the PlayStation version was included in this official re-release, the same way the N64 was. I think that would have been, like, the most complete package. I'm glad the 64 version was included, because that's where my... like, 90% of my Quake II nostalgia lies. That's the version I played most of the time. But yeah. Alright, what time we got? Not enough time to start... No, not enough time to beat Metroid, so we'll keep that in the afternoon. What can we do? Should we do something new? You know what? We should do some Call of the Machine. So this is a new episode made by MachineGames. And this is the episode, or at least, the series of levels, which is an episode, that, lore-wise, ends up joining Quake 1 and 2. First, I gotta adjust my visuals now that we're not playing the 64 game. There's stuff I don't normally put on. Let's see. No CRT. I don't want bloom. Do I want anti-aliasing? I can't remember. No. What else am I missing? It is texture smoothing. There we go. There we go. Now, the reason I turned texture smoothing off is because when I played Quake II on the PC back in the day, it didn't have a 3D card. So looking like this wrinkles my nostalgia. So the blur only comes on with the N64 version. Oh yeah, look at that crunchiness. This is how it was meant to be. And once again, bless NightDive for making a port so flexible. See, you can already see the illusions here. There's this facility, and this ring that we're adding to, tell me this isn't straight out of Quake 1. It definitely is. But we'll get more clues, keys, and glyphs, and explanations, quote-unquote, throughout the expansion. Whoops. Doing circles. Should just start the first segment. So you got 3 different levels to go, or segments, I guess. There's 1, 2, 3. So we're just going to start here. Operation Laser Eyes. Acquire data disk from Security Annex. Already, this is such a crazy difference from the N64 game. But, you know, first of all, this is a new expansion. The N64, God, it sure tried. Yes! I will take that getting armed early. Ah, I should have been on the thing when I did that. Yay, crouch! Unlike Quake II 64. But fun fact about the original version of Quake II 64, and not the rebuild that we were playing on the remaster. There's a reason it didn't have things like crouch, or it was significantly blockier. It's because that version of Quake II was built within the engine made for the Quake I port done previously. So, you know, Quake II recreated within Quake I's engine as best as it can manage. Where the fuck was that guy shooting me? And obviously, I think they did an outstanding job, it being one of my most played N64 games. Out of bullets already, come on now. Morning, good morning, Brad. Good to see you. Fuck yeah. It occurs to me, I started a Dimension of the Machine a while back, MachineGames expansion for the Quake I remaster, but I never did follow up on that. I should rectify that at some point. Well, we're not walking through that without becoming negative God knows how much. Oh, we're draining. Okay. Couldn't tell what was happening. You fucker. Only I may do the zap zap. Oh, good, good, good. I was gonna say, guys, I could really use either some bullets or a different gun. Blessed, blessed shotgun. 30 shells. I'm over here, friend, but that's fine. Awesome. Whoa! Right, another one of those. Except he does not shoot railguns. He shoots different things. Thankfully, you don't seem to take the same kind of punishment. Now, is that everything we can get here? Before we move on? Right, and that would have just taken me back. Yep, yep, yep. It's time to go. Still locating the security disk. Giving me an adrenaline right off the bat. Oh yeah, that inspires confidence. That soundtrack just thundering again. God, I love Quake II soundtrack. Oh, come on. Is my health not low enough? Oh, God, these things. Really would like a super shotgun before facing any more of those. I'll accept bullets, though. I should save. Oh, there's a bunch of shit in there. That's okay. I see a quad damage in there. Oh, right. Right. Quad damage works differently in the game. And by in the game, I mean in the... See, the 64 doesn't store... The 64 version of Quake II doesn't allow you to store your power-ups in an inventory the way that Quake II original on PC does. It just uses them instantaneously like Quake 1. But, you know, go figure, like I said. That port was built within a Quake 1 engine, so it had to work like Quake 1. Which means I could be using that adrenaline and surviving this a lot more efficiently. He said, still getting his ass handily booted. Alright, no. We can do better than that. First, we're going to load the adrenaline, stay on the shotgun. Pick up the quad damage to keep. Stop allowing the weapon wheel to do that to me. Come on, where's the second one? Hearing a Strogg. I see. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, no. Turns out they're more pissed off at me than I thought. Always run in the options. Yeah, that's the way to play. Do I not have that on? I swear I do. Oh, let's just check. Always run? Yep. It's the way to move. If you're not always running, you're not playing a boomer shooter. Whoa! That was a bit too close. We don't have... I don't know if we have the range for that. Take what? How many of you are there? Also, welcome, VJ Spectron. Sorry, I forgot to for a moment. You, sir, are becoming a problem, and I'm just gonna have to see if we can do this. Good. Good. Okay, yeah, we're just back down in here. There's no real point to this. We're missing something here. The red key would seem to be what we're missing. Don't you come down somehow? I mean, probably, but... They feel like they're just spawning in now to piss me off. That's not a oxygen mask. That's a bandolier. No, that's too risky. I think I'm just gonna get crushed if I try to go up that way. All right, those are just indicating this is a red security area. What are you doing here? Huh. Nope. And we're just back here. That? Oh, just a mouse. That computer mouse has taken more falls than that. I don't think it's here. Well, whatever I'm missing, it's not here. I don't think. Actually, wait, I'm going to need that. 1 second. Just gotta get my mouse off the floor. No, don't click on that. Just be where you are. All right. Ah, this must be it. I think. No. Yeah, I came from here. What am I missing? I bet it's something real obvious just staring me right in the face. Those don't... No, those are just lights. They're not shootables. That just falls us down. We need the red key to deactivate those. That brings us back up from the sewer. Ah! That door we walked by like 6 fucking times. I told you it was staring me right in the face. That got him. He sure thought twice about that. Fuck you, buddy. You too. Excellent. But no, not right yet. Oh my god! Crap. Oh. Crap! Oh, now they work. Oh, that's, not the best way to go about that. Oh, wow. That's pain. That's pain. But you know what? That's okay. Because through this, we learned what to do. Which is not this. Don't do this. Don't get everyone's attention and then think you're gonna hold them off like some kind of hero. For God's sake. Whoa now. Well, that's not good. Now we need to get some bullets back if I'm to take out that thing up there. Oh, good. Ow. Yeah, we can do better than that. We were about to eat some rail anyway. Oh my god. Really is just all or nothing on progress. It's okay, these are all my bad choices. Are you fucking with me? Fucker. Complicate my life. There we go. Now 2, 3 more. Probably 3. Yeah, that's right, go after him, not the guy who just shot you a bunch of times. I am not complaining. And now you. I will take that super shotgun, thank you. Save, for the love of God. Yeah, did that wrong. Just about forgot about you. Shoot blindly into the void. It works. Fucking right. Kills 46 of 97. Yeah, the original Quake II doesn't usually serve that many monsters per level. And this is just the first stage. It's a very strong indication of where this expansion goes. I see you down there. Weren't exactly in shotgun range, but definitely in bullet range. Oh, come on. Trying to get to that second box, because I think that'll give me the length I need to jump and get that other quad damage. What do you mean I can only hold one at a time? Alright, fine. I will use the current one. Pick up another one. Already, this is proving to be a shockingly good decision. Hell yeah, just wipe them out. Whoa, I don't know what that is, but I want it down. Hell yeah, fucking dropping an adrenaline. It's just like Christmas. Oh! Excuse me? Oh god, I just realized what he does. He resurrects. I don't like that at all. Spare adrenaline, you better believe it. Whoa, shit! Okay, good. Thanks for taking him out. Crap. Oh, double crap. How long has it been? It's not bad. Nope. Take that, you fucker. Right, I did a stupid. I was supposed to use and pick up. Ah! Whatever, I did that stupidity to myself. Ugh, awful health. Better health. Fuck it, I'll save. You're awfully cool to get that med kit. Got to... Ah, there we go. Let's make sure we're all bulleted up first. Alright, max. Now we'll save. Very opportunistically. We'll use, grab... Well then. I think that's a good start. Nice, good start. No, Mr. Resurrection, sir. You may stop bringing things back to life. Guess that means I don't have to go after that adrenaline I saw him throw into the drink. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. Can you don't? I guess not. Good. That'll be fun. Just by the skin of the teeth. But we're carrying an adrenaline, so we're not going to let that happen. And we're going to pick up that one we dropped. So we're right back where we started. Reasonably healthy and quite prepared. Honestly, what more can you ask for? Right. I was like, what are we gonna do yet? How about use that red key you went through all that trouble to get? Now, just because we started with a bunch of good health doesn't mean we should just blow it away like that. Mad at someone else? Well, slugs are good, but, what are you doing? There we go. I was gonna say, what I really could use is ammo for a gun that I have. Right, one of you got struck. Can't you guys just fight each other? Why you gotta be like this? There we fucking go. Give me the data disk. Use the terminal in the comm bunker. Alright. suppose that was worth it to get a railgun. Fucking right, I need that. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, what? Where'd those other fuckers go? Oh, I don't like that. They're gonna find me at another fantastic time. I was gonna say, I heard one of you fuckers, but I don't see you. Almost there. That's where the bitches are coming from. Fucking closets behind me. Oh, that's so much. That works for me just fine. Not a single batch of ammo for me? Rude. I don't want the missiles, thank you. Wait, why is he bigger? He was noticeably larger. I mean, I've beaten this before, but I totally forgot about apparently certain monsters have different scales? That's cool. Damn. Oh man, we were doing so good before that. Don't have a BFG, unfortunately. God, we got a lot of fucking guns, though. Take that, you son of a bitch.
computer updated.
All right. I don't recognize what you are, so you're probably one of the new monsters, and I don't feel like giving you anything resembling an advantage. What is happening? What is going on here? Oh. Don't trust it. Oh, yep, I'm giving good reason to. I think actually the single barrel might be a better use of shells from here. If I intend to use shells. Oh, God. Nope, super for them. Oh no, what's happening? What the fuck is happening? What the hell's wrong with my controller? Why are you rumbling like that? Alright. You need to be battery removed. Let's try that again. Have you learned your lesson? Connect. Play nice. It was his machine gun buddy that actually put him down. That's hilarious. Right. The thing about them is they are just going to be able to take the long way up. The ramp is wide enough to allow that. Seems the winning play here is not to stand our ground there. Excellent. That was exactly the answer. All right, I suppose now that door is open. Yeah, this looks safe. This looks safe and trustworthy. maybe we don't activate all of those switches at once. Those seem to be opening monster closets. Or just some of the time? What's the deal here? Now, where's the rest? I bet you all come out after I hit that third switch. Hell yeah. Invulnerability. Oh, and that's just an item. Fucking hanging on to that. I suppose maybe that's what I was intended to use here, but I just found a better way to go about it. Or at least a more advantageous one. He did not appreciate that slug. Didn't appreciate that one more. Or maybe less, because, I mean, he wasn't around anymore. One down. Heard a jib. Excellent. Excellent. Even better. Okay, I found this game on the PS5 and am playing it. Excellent choice in games, sir. Oh, well, we play quality here. At least I like to think. I mean, it's arguable when I'm playing stuff like Blake Stone. But it's good to me. But no, this game is a straight awesome title, and I recommend everyone who's even a remote fan of FPS have this in their library. The expansion episode alone is so worth it. Honestly, you could have sold that by itself as a separate Quake game. I would have bought it and found value in it. But no, they just include it as part of this beautiful remaster. God bless NightDive. Ow. Shit. Did you just start the main campaign? And then get immediately introduced to, like, one of the best soundtracks in gaming history? Don't want to launch any more rockets? Don't think it's so funny? Oh, you just moved. I see. Oh, some of you came down to join me. Fuck yeah. Nice. Always love when the body drops down and is like, ah, now I know you've been taken care of. No doubt in my mind. Had to mop up the mess. We might be headed into a future dystopian techno-horror society ourselves, but at least we got NightDive out of it. Hey man, it's all about the silver linings, isn't it? And if this is one of the few we can have, then man, I'm gonna cling to it. Damn, their fire rate feels increased. Crap. I don't think I saved after doing all that. Or did I? Nope, didn't unleash them yet. That bitch is just gonna stand up there and camp. Like a bitch. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, on an unrelated note, what happened to Turbo Overkill? I'm just curious. Oh, nothing happened to it. I just had a different itch is all. I know we're stuck at a tough boss, but that's not why I haven't gone back yet. I know we're gonna trounce her. I just felt a bigger itch for Quake II. And I am subject to my own whimsy. Fuck yeah. We will get back to it. It is planned for. I'm having a great time with that game, for sure. Jimming guys with the super shotgun is so satisfying. Oh my god, yeah. That's one of the most satisfying things ever. Especially when you have it happen, like, without a quad damage. Like, oh, that's just so visceral. Oh. Yeah, I was in the wrong place. I'm not sure how I got pushed back. Did I not save again? Am I that much of a genius? There we go. I see, not gonna lie, valid response. That boss was really annoying. Only second to Banjo. Yeah, see, like, that last phase, where she suddenly got a new invulnerability window and then expects me to beat somebody that moves that fast with a sniper rifle, I gotta figure there's a better way to go about that than what I've chosen. Or there's some kind of strategy I'm not thinking of. But yeah, she's not why I haven't gone back. Just bigger itches, that's all. But we'll get that big bitch. That's a promise. I'll wait for Turbo Overkill till it's completely out. GOG is getting it then. Oh, I didn't realize it was incomplete since I had it on Steam. I thought it was out of early access by this point. I could be wrong, though. And I don't blame you there. Waiting for something to hit GOG to make sure you always got it. Totally understand it. Speaking of GOG, I saw one of their recent sales included Doom 2016, which I didn't expect, but they've got a different version of it than the one that's on Steam. The one that's on GOG is single player only, so there's like no snap map, no multiplayer, obviously. And that's fine. But you know, for $5, you can do worse for a campaign. Fuck. It just might be. It's on GOG now. I thought I was waiting for 1 or 2 last episodes. Okay, okay. It is my understanding the game is 3 episodes, and those 3 episodes are out. Of course, if there's more episodes coming, I'm all about that. Like, I know Proteus, another glorious indie shooter, is expecting some new DLC anytime now. They said they got that back on track, and I'm super excited for it. Proteus is so good. Yeah, I grabbed that already. Archivable Doom 2016? Oh, hell yeah. You're damn right. I mean, before that, the only archivable version, I would say, would be the, I don't know, the Switch version? Even then, that's quite a stretch, because you still need to download the multiplayer mode, or it doesn't boot, so that pretty much immediately eliminates it in my perspective. What was that sound? Must have been something else. Either that or I'm just hearing shit. Fuck yeah! Played a game of Worms WMD last night with my kid. That game is a style that should get a resurgence, and hell yes to Proteus. Man of culture, if I ever knew one. I agree that genre needs to make a comeback. Now, for me, my experience and my favorite of that genre goes back even further because I'm an ancient creature, and my top is Scorched Earth. It's like Worms, it's literally Worms before Worms. And it is like the king of PC couch co-op to me, still. It's so damn funny. Oh no! Lodged on road peanuts! Shit! Now we save. I think a game like Worms would also be exceptionally fun as a Switch title. You know, that system's basically couch co-op the experience. Give everyone, like, a Wiimote to pointer control, point, tell, do your menus, buy your upgrades, drop your bombs, take your turns. Not that I have a particular preference for that genre to come back on, I just want it back, you know? And you know what? It might make a comeback. For the longest time, I was starving for a new beat-em-up. Like a good beat-em-up. And for the longest time, the only game that, well, probably not the only one that existed, but the only one that would just keep coming up that people would tell me about is Scott Pilgrim. And that's fine, but I'm just not into Scott Pilgrim. The game was fine, but again, I'm not into Scott Pilgrim, so that game didn't really land to me. And then there was Turtles in Time Reshelled, which was woefully mediocre, kind of a, I guess it's there. And you know, I'm glad to have it still on my 360 now that all that marketplace is gone and that game's rights are gone, so you won't get it again. I will definitely take joy in having that copy preserved on my Xbox. And then suddenly now, we get to this age, we got Shredder's Revenge, Streets of Rage 4, River City Girls, and God, the list just goes on. And they're so good! Just eating great lately. I can't ever see wanting to buy from Nintendo again after their current stunts. I get it. I really get it. Like, I'm a life dude who's been buying Nintendo shit for life, and I haven't got a Switch 2 yet. Of course, that's more like, it costs how much? Maybe we'll wait for the OLED and see what happens. And also because my Switch 1 is OLED, my Steam Deck is OLED. When I saw my friend's LCD screen, I was like, I mean, I'm happy with the unit, I guess, but the screen feels like kind of a step down. And if I am going to theoretically spend money on a system, it can't feel like a step down in any way. But I mean, that's just a screen. Being able to, you know, nuke your console like that, or otherwise make me feel that I don't fucking own the device, that I just paid like $700 fucking dollars for it? No. That gives me pause. Huge pause. And of course that stupid virtual game card system for like transferring your games between, like when you have like trying to play like a Switch 1 title on either a Switch 1 or a Switch 2. And I'm like, why does it work like this? Why is it this obnoxious? I mean, look how Steam does it. If I want to play on this, or on my Steam Deck rather, I can. And then if I want to play it on my desktop, I also can. I don't have to deal with game cards, I don't have to purchase a second copy, I can just play the fucking game I paid for. What a concept, right? Nintendo used to know that, but they're showing an ugly hand recently. I don't give a console maker permission to brick my console for any reason. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't care if I'm modding it, I paid for it. It's my hardware. You don't get to tell me how to use it. You can obviously ban me from cheating against other players, but you know, that's a whole other bag of fish. That should be handled at a game level, not a nuke your console level. Yeah, it has huge potential. It's totally lacking, at least from my point of view. I completely agree, Carnivorous. Oh yeah, fun fact, the Doom The Dark Ages might only have one DLC. Oh, what? I would be very, very disappointed if that's the case. After all that setup with the Hell Council leading to at least 6 members, that would be hugely disappointing. It would remind me of, though it's not quite the same, do you remember how the Ancient Gods 1 and 2, I mean, those feel like complete DLCs, and I love the Ancient Gods 1 and 2. That's peak Doom Eternal. But when they first started coming out, that was sold to us as
Doom Eternal Year 1 DLC. And I was sitting there excited, like, oh my god. When I got my first taste of Ancient Gods 1, I was like, this is part of Year 1? Oh man, Year 2 is gonna be, oh man, I am not ready. And then, where the fuck's Year 2? Never happened. So if they are gonna only do one DLC, I guess I'm glad they didn't officially say or sell it as Year 1 or Phase 1 or anything else implying a sequence. But I really hope that's not true. I really hope we get more than one DLC. Because I'm having so much fun with Dark Ages, it would be a shame to just let it go after one game. Same. Outside of the N64, I've had Nintendo as a secondary right up to the Switch. Between not selling and not only renting their consoles de novo on carts, bricking consoles, I'm out. De novo on carts? I didn't know about that. Maybe it just slipped under the radar on games I own. Huh. I'm definitely a big no de novo guy, but I mean, Doom's got me by the short and curlies. I'm gonna have every game at launch. De novo be damned, but at least on that end, 2016 and Eternal are any indication, de novo does get removed eventually. Shouldn't be involved in the first place, but that's something else. Wait, maybe I remember that, because there was something about Wolfenstein 2, and I have that on the Switch. The keycards are just more fuel to the fire. Yeah, like if... Like, you're just literally buying the most wasteful download code in the history of gaming. And, like, they're not the only ones doing that, though. I mean, don't forget the physical edition of Doom: The Dark Ages that came out. The game is not actually on the disc. It's just a download key. And there's no excuse to not have that game on the damn Blu-ray that you just paid for. The game is 65 gigs. At least have the installer. But no. No. I am a strong anti-that. Whoa. That didn't go well. Not really stunned. Dark Ages didn't sell well at all. Really? At least on PC. Huh. I didn't know that. But then again, I don't really pay attention to sales after, like, I buy the game and I start enjoying it. Once I have a good time, I don't give a shit what anyone else thinks. I haven't actually looked on it. But isn't that shocking? A lot of people don't have any ray tracing GPUs. And forcing it, bad performance drop with it, bad idea. Totally relatable. And I mean, like, yeah, it is one of the less demanding ray tracing force games. Like, I can still make the game run on a Steam Deck and get a pretty consistent 30 FPS out of it. But I was never for forced ray tracing, and I'm still not for forced ray tracing. The benefit has not yet been sold to me. Doom fatigue. It should have been Quake. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. And on paper, it's real easy to see why. Real easy. Between the Cosmic Realm, weapon similarities. But, you know, after 4 or 5 times through the game, I don't see very many similarities anymore because the Cosmic Realm in Doom does not even resemble the Cosmic Realm in Quake. But furthermore, to strengthen that point, we now have a perfectly cromulent Doom trilogy. It's time to let Doom rest and remember that id does other franchises. I.e., bring back Quake. Or for God's sakes, would somebody poke MachineGames with a stick and ask them where the fuck Wolfenstein 3 is? I've been waiting for that for way too long. Not even Doom fatigue. Bullshit AAA performance fatigue. Yeah, that's the nail on the head right there. Right there. True. Alex agrees. Yeah, as much as I might hate it, at least Bethesda uses it right. First few months and then removes it. Yeah, like that's the best compromise, I guess. I still don't think it should be involved in the first place, but I don't think you'll find anybody disagreeing with that. The idea of a keycard that you can trade in is The idea of a keycard is that you can trade in your digital game. That's about it. Still dumb as hell. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Please understand. Rage 3, baby! I'd play it. I would play it without question. I enjoyed the Rage games. And I even enjoyed Rage 1 over Rage 2. I don't know if that's a particularly temperate take, but I really liked it. Both Rage games play excellent on Steam Deck, if anybody's a Steam Deck owner and looking for another shooting fix for games that look and run great on deck. I sure wouldn't. De Novo should... What? I sure wouldn't. De Novo should have no place in gaming. However, AAA uses it like a safety blanket. So if they dump it after a few months, fine. Yeah, that's really it. Again, I just don't think it should be there, but... What are you gonna do? Gaben nailed it so long ago. Piracy is a service issue. Just make it accessible and you'll make your sales. If your game is good, it'll sell, you know? It's the pricks that never remove it that are the issue. Yeah, 100% Ubisoft and people like that. Definitely glaring in your direction. I hate their Uplay nonsense. I'm glad that seems to have been mostly removed from the older Far Cry titles, but just stop putting that shit in my way. We used to have nice things, damn it. We used to just buy our games. We used to have a proper country. Oh god, what a dystopian hellscape. Capcom tends to remove De Novo after 1 or 2 years, too. Yeah, and good on them for doing it. And honestly, outside of a few games, I don't generally launch by Capcom games anyway. RE2 Make was an exception, and god, it was worth it. It was so worth it. That game is like so immaculately good. Made me launch by Resident Evil 3, which I still feel like a chump for. The remake RE3. OG RE3 is still top tier. Now, as a Steam user, you wait a couple months not only for the sale, but for the removal of De Novo. Oh, I don't even care about Ubisoft. I will only get a game from them when it's on GOG, so I have total control. I don't blame you. Like, I wish that's what I would have done, but one of the games that prompted me to move over to go full PCMR was Far Cry 3 and Far Cry Blood Dragon, which is just when that nonsense started creeping in. Like, you can get Far Cry 1 and 2 on GOG, and I have them there where I have total control. But 3 and Blood Dragon don't roll that way. And 3 and Blood Dragon are like 2 of my favorite games, so it puts me at odds with Ubisoft pretty consistently. I don't trust them. Me either. I'm looking at companies like Sega. Sega's a real wild ride to be a fan of, because like one day you're like, man, yeah, Sega, and another day you're like, what? You won't own anything. You will eat the bugs and you will be happy. Yeah, that's... What the fuck just did that? That is the direction we seem to be going. Oh, I see what's happening. I will certainly not eat the bugs. I will own my shit. I think we can save a little bit more health. See, his hooks are pulling me into the laser death, and that's what's killing me entirely. Oh boy, I miss Far Cry Primal. See, that's a game that's in my library. I got it on a Steam sale, and I just never played it. I have like the entire Far Cry series, and there's entire games unplayed in my library. Primal, New Dawn, 6. Someday I'll get around to them. Someday. RE4 Make is good. Consider streaming it. That's a really good idea, frankly. Because RE4 Make is good. I did have a game of it on the go, and I just got distracted by God knows what. I think I was like just making it to the castle or close to that. Oh wait, yeah, no, I remember exactly where I left off in that remake. I had just met my first Garrador, and it was still really, really good. So yeah, that's not a bad idea, starting a fresh game of that and streaming it. That's a good thing to consider. But my first priority, Phil, is to continue with the Metroid games. As soon as I'm done Super, I'm going to move on to Fusion and then Dread, because I think that would be a great treat. Sadly, I'm a fan of the SMT series, so I have to watch them like a hawk. Look, everybody's got one series where that one bastard company has you dead to rights. And that, oh, it's so salty to be in that position. Steam is all about amassing a pile and not playing games. It's true. It's true. I had a handle on my backlog until I bought a Steam Deck, and then I just eventually gave up hope on that. I mean, there are games in my cart right now that I just haven't hit yes on because of the Steam sale. All ancient DOS stuff that can be had for like 97 cents, so of course. That's how they get you. With value. Damn you, gaming! Giving me value for my dollar? No primes? Not yet. Not yet. I want to do the classic 2D series first. After that, I would consider doing the primes. I'm also a Phantasy Star fan, but since that's MMOs at this point, I guess I don't care so much about the extra online requirement. Yeah, with MMOs, it's real hard to begrudge the online requirement there, but I'm not much of an MMO guy. Like, I played World of Warcraft back in, like, the launch and Burning Crusade days, but I checked out probably just before the Burning Crusade landed, and that was the end of my MMO experience. And I think I'm the richer for it. Near as I understand, Phantasy Star scene, unless you're an MMO guy, Phantasy Star is better experienced classically anyway, and there's lots of ways to get your hands on the first 4 games. Primal back in the day was like a master Prime. Okay, I think you're talking about Prime 1, I see. Prime, back in the day, was quite the masterpiece. Hopefully it isn't the nostalgia talking here. I can confirm, after having played through the remake recently, it isn't nostalgia. It's a wonderful game, and even playing through the original, I believe it stands. At that rate, Prime 4 might be out. And you know what? I'll still be able to play it on my Switch 1, so that's gonna work out beautifully. As a huge fan of Metroid Prime, let me explain how much I have come to hate Nintendo. Fuck Prime 4. Ooh. Now, is that just about their current business practices, or are there aspects about Prime 4 that give you pause based on what you've seen? I myself am not quite sure how I feel about Samus the Jedi, but, you know, they might be able to present it to me in a way that I'm like, oh, alright, this is just fun. But we'll just have to see. I'm of the, I believe, the minority, in that the Prime games are less good as they go on. Like, I don't like Prime 2 as much as Prime 1. The way that they have the fetch quest at the end, the mandated locks and the mandated times at which you can get them, as opposed to Prime 1, in which you can find the keys if you're good enough, or if you know where they are, and mitigate that endgame search quest. You know, Prime 2 has a big pacing problem. And cool as areas that they are, like where you fight Quadraxis, that's fucking awesome! But parts like that really kill replay for me. And then Prime 3, though we introduced the best control scheme for Metroid Prime, the focus on the narrative kind of just made me roll my eyes pretty consistently. Like at the end of the game, when they had that big thing with what's-his-nuts there, Sylux, I don't care. I just don't care. There's a lot of fans that are like, I'm so excited to find out where Sylux goes. I'm like, I don't care. I do not care. So, I'm still looking for a reason to be like really, 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 really like, oh, I need Prime 4 in my blood right now. I'm feeling pretty positive about it, but, you know, we'll just have to see once I finally get it into my hands. I refuse to give money to a company who bricks their hardware. The Switch is the first console where a company behind it just got so bad I won't use the hardware anymore. Oh, Prime 2 was my favorite, but I'm a horror nut. On the first note, yeah, I totally understand that. On the second note, Prime is, like, if you are a horror fan, like, I totally understand, like, a lot of the environments, especially, like, in the early game where you get to see what's left of the Federation crews that have previously tried. Like, man, there's so much deep, deep atmosphere. It's the pacing that strikes me down for replay enjoyment. That's really it. But everything else, I like the new weapons, I like the new world. I'm, you know, pretty mixed on the ammo system. But, you know, once you use your weapons in a proper alternation, it's not really that much of an issue. It's just the pacing and the mandated search quests. It's the same energy as the Triforce Peace quest at the end of the not the end. Well, the last act of Wind Waker. Same kind of thing there. Prime 2 is peak vibe. Yeah, exactly. It is peak vibe. Though I do love me some Prime 1. The peak vibe for Prime 1 is anywhere in Phendrana. Just love that area. Satellite dish maligned. Realign the dish to the outer complex before transmitting. Okay. Missed that. It's not the environments, it's the Ing themselves. Such a good horror villain. Yeah, that internal corruption. That's a really cool thing. And then, you know, bringing Dark Samus in from that. That was really good. And the end where you're fighting against her, loved it. Just loved it. Such a good... Oh, wait, no, I already read that. Oh, man, I am friggin' starving. What time's... Oh, Jesus. No wonder I'm so damn hungry. I just zoned out playing Quake and talking about Metroid. That is what we do on this channel. Alright, so since we just saved, I am going to take a quick break, shove some food into my face to refuel for the next part of the session. After the break, we're going to be returning with Super Metroid. We last left off at the very, well, not the very end, but, you know, we're starting the home stretch. We were secret hunting, we were about to go to the rest of Norfair, Ridley's hideout, etc. If you are a Dark Samus fan, Prime 3 is peak. That last fight. That's the only part of the narrative that I liked. Literally anything that was about the bounty hunters, I did not fucking care. I was only interested in the MB units and Dark Samus. But that's... It's give and take. And then, oh god, now I just remembered. The Sky Town. The Sky Town is just as bad as the Sky Tower in Twilight Princess, where you're playing, and then you're playing, and then you're still playing, and you're like, oh my god, am I still here? I dread doing that section over. But who knows, maybe by the time we get to that, the wounds will have healed. Alright, I gotta go get some food before my stomach starts getting picked up by the microphone. Join us after the break for more space action with Super Metroid. Stay tuned, everybody. See you in a bit.